Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. And full disclosure, I made yesterday's videos with a massive migraine headache, but I was able to get through it. In the second one, I even caught myself rambling at the end of that video. But sometimes you gotta work through the pain to get it done. So we're looking at XRP on the one-day chart, sitting here just under 53.5 cents. And now people are already saying that was the final shakeout. Get ready for the price to explode. They're talking about Bitcoin and XRP and other cryptocurrencies as well. But if you zoom out on the 1 month, we still didn't break out of this channel yet. I'm not going to call it until XRP breaks back above at least 65 cents. Then I will say we are definitely on our way. But it is nice to see some upward movement for XRP. Hopefully this weekend is very big. Breaking: Iran and Russia are locked out of SWIFT for cross-border payments and can't trade in dollars or euros. Now Iran confirms working with Russia on CBDC, tokenized assets for payments. The dominant currency for Russia cross-border payments has become the Chinese renminbi, and China developed the technology for mBridge, the cross-border CBDC shared platform. mBridge is a project from BIS, and they already partnered with Ripple. BRICS and Ripple coming together, BRICS and XRP coming together. And this was happening all throughout last year. When everybody was still talking about the price of XRP, I kept saying, look at what's going on around the world. You're starting to see the rails get put in place for Ripple inside of BRICS. And it's been happening for a number of years now. But last year, it really started to show. And it's the same thing that we always get hit with. Oh, nobody's ever going to utilize XRP. Ripple's not working with BRICS. Ripple's not working with FedNow. Ripple's not going to be tied to this CBDC or that CBDC. This is already happening. You know, you could sit back and deny it all you want. But the way I look at this is at some point, XRP is going to go live on all these rails all around the world. And it's going to leave a lot of people behind. There's not going to be another do-over. You're not going to get another chance like we have in front of us right now. Cryptocurrency commentator Jack Straw has ignited a debate with his assertion that XRP could potentially replace the US dollar in Japan. If XRP were to replace the US dollar in Japan's currency exchange, it could have significant implications for the country's economy and global trade relationships. Jack Straw believes this shift would accelerate Japan's de-dollarization process, leading to the country selling off its dollar reserves in favor of other assets like gold. Additionally, introducing an XRP stablecoin could facilitate the digital movement of funds, reducing Japan's dependence on traditional banking systems. While speculative, Jack Straw's prediction raises intriguing possibilities for the future of Japan's economic landscape. And I think he's right because of this right here. SBI CEO, every bank in Japan will use Ripple's XRP by 2025. Look at the yen right now. It makes sense that they transition into Ripple's stablecoin or XRP. And you know they're going to be utilizing XRP one way or another. Even if they were to use Ripple's stablecoin, XRP still has to move it. Even if they came up with their own stablecoin, a CBDC, guess what? XRP has to move it. And it's all playing out right in front of you right now. Payment networks spotlight rise of tokenization and contactless. Now, when they're talking about tokenization at the credit card companies, you need to pay attention. Tokenization represents another area of growth for the payments networks, a shift that protects users' card-specific data and streamlines commerce itself. The practice of tokenization ensures that the primary 16-digit account number is replaced by a randomly generated 16-digit sequence. Cryptograms are generated for each transaction. The tokens themselves can be used across all parties in a transaction chain and are interoperable. For the merchants, there's the benefit of keeping sensitive data out of their own systems, which renders that data less obtainable during a breach. Tokenization also improves the site checkout experience. As authorization rates improve, friction is lessened, and customers need not re-enter their card details when they opt to transact on a site. And this comes from payments. And you know what? This is where we're headed. When the credit card companies want to fix the system, you need to pay attention to that, because that will lead to mass adoption over time. Look at how many people right now are using credit cards instead of using cash. There's so many people using credit cards and not using debit cards as well. Now that tokenization is starting to pick up, and it's going to really amp up throughout this year, and next year is going to just be fantastic. It's going to be one of the best years we have ever seen in crypto. This year is going to be great. We're going to see a massive run up on XRP, but I think next year could even be bigger. In other words, we might not see those big pullbacks people are expecting. Because if you really want to shake people out, all you got to do is raise the price of a cryptocurrency. Think about it. We're going to have an alt season, right? Say XRP gets to $10 plus. People will be selling and then saying, well, don't worry, the pullback is coming. The pullback is coming. I'm going to buy back in on the pullback. What do you do then? You send the price higher. You don't let it pull back. And all of a sudden, those people are locked out of it. Maybe they don't want to buy in at $15 or $20. There's so many things that could play out, because the cryptocurrency that we're holding also is driven by utility. And I keep talking about that because I want to show you things that can happen, scenarios that can play out, because we are at a critical time. As everything is coming together around us, at some point, utility is going to drive the price of XRP. It is a fact. And anybody who denies it is absolutely not seeing the big picture. The Ripple XRP ecosystem is set to have a massive adoption increase with new announced development. So they're talking about this right here. The XLS-68D. Ripple X senior software engineer has announced the release of specification XLS-68D. The most important aspect of this new development is the sponsorship of transaction fees and reserves. The implementation of such a feature could have a huge impact on the token's reach. The feature will allow platforms to take on the transaction fees and account reserves for their users. This will streamline the experience that users have with XRP and help to create a more sustainable pathway for new market participants. More adoption. The delegation of these fees could be massive in attacking blockchain complexity that often hinders new adopters. This feature exists in similar forms on other platforms and should be an important addition to the XRP ledger. So this could lead to more adoption over time, also raising the price of XRP over time. TransferGo is a Ripple partner, former ODL in Indian corridors. The banking platform Tink will use their pay by bank product in the UK for cross-border payments, an embedded payment method that lets consumers initiate payments directly from bank accounts. This is also very big. And you know, this is just more rails. That's how I look at these announcements. You know, it's not going to impact the price today, but it is going to impact the price later. Right now, it's just an announcement. Pay by bank is one of the most frictionless ways to pay online. There's an enormous opportunity for pay by bank to make a tangible difference to those sending money internationally, as it offers a simple way for customers to transfer money more securely, quickly, and at low cost. Like I said, everybody wants the same thing. They want fast, cheap, and secure, and that's what this offers. More and more rails all the time. Now, everybody always says, no one's utilizing XRP. Nobody wants to use it. And right here, we have the perfect example of XRP being utilized. Michael Arrington from Arrington Capital.
The tribalism in this industry is insane. So there's Bitcoin maximalists, but everybody agrees, like, you know, XRP sucks, and I don't really get it, right? I mean, they're a legitimate company. They don't pretend to be something they're not, and they're really good at one thing: moving money fast and cheap. And it's fantastic. It fills a big need. And for a hedge fund like us to be able to denominate in Ripple and XRP, I just did the same thing, is really, really, really good. We did our first close. We moved north of $50 million into the company in Ripple and XRP in like 2 seconds, and it cost 30 cents. Now, that is amazing.
So that's how great XRP actually is. And why would this guy lie about it? I mean, he's telling you how game-changing this technology actually is. And it's not just him, it's other partners of Ripple saying the same thing, talking about how great XRP is. But every single day, there's people trying to convince you that nobody's utilizing XRP. No banks are working with Ripple. But yet, every time we turn around, Ripple has a seat at the table. And alongside some of the biggest people in the world, people that are running the current financial system, like the ECB, Christine Lagarde, the BIS, the IMF, the World Economic Forum. Ripple always has a seat at the table because the technology is game-changing. And I really like the idea of this right here, coming from Mr. Man. Blockchain-based e-voting systems that leverage features like immutability, distributed consensus, and transparency to enhance security and integrity. The first describes a custom application, while the second explores a blockchain architecture using Ripple protocol. They demonstrate the potential of blockchain to address vulnerabilities in traditional e-voting and ensure accurately reliable voting processes. And this is how voting should be. You know, we are in an election year. And if people were voting like this and it was recorded, there's no arguing it then. There's no manipulation of the system then. And this way, at least we know everything is legit. And they would utilize blockchain to do this. And I think this is the future as well. Breaking: a crypto investor just lost $68 million in crypto by copy and pasting the wrong address. Let me tell you something. There's a multitude of ways you could lose your crypto. A lot of people will fall victim of scams. Other people will lose their crypto by not paying attention to what they're doing. Before you send crypto, before you exchange crypto, make sure everything is correct before you do it. Could you imagine how this guy feels right now? Lost $68 million in crypto. Imagine losing your XRP only to watch the price of XRP skyrocket right after that happens. I am always telling you, and I'm going to continue to tell you, keep your crypto safe and stop interacting with the bots on this channel. According to Federal Bank India, they are live with a wholesale and retail CBDC from India's central bank. Federal Bank is a Ripple partner. Now, when you look at this, they're talking about March 2024. But when you click on this, it says Q4 fiscal year 2024. So did their CBDC go live or not yet? That's the big question. And honestly, I am not a fan of CBDC, but I'm one of those people that when you see it happening all around the world, you know what's coming. And even here in the United States, that stablecoin bill, that opens up the path for a CBDC. And I really do believe they are going to try to push that out this year. We are going to have some chaotic event and they're going to have a need to go ahead with the digital dollar. That's what I see happening. But that's also why you have to hold on to your XRP. You have to enrich yourself while you still can. And, hopefully we have a big weekend for crypto. I love to see some price movement. I'm talking about serious price movement already. I know yous are all beaten down, and I know you cannot wait for it to happen, but it is definitely coming. Stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.